button is a simple on-off switch. There are many kinds of buttons distinguished by the mechanism used to close or open a circuit, but essentially all buttons belong to one of two families: those that keep the connection in either an open or closed state, and those that return to the original default state. Here's an example of a button that stays closed after pressing or pushing it. It's a toggle switch. And here's another one, just a normal on-off switch. This momentary button remains closed while pressure is applied to it and then returns to the open position. A keyboard key or a doorbell button are both momentary buttons. Momentary buttons are also known as biased because they have a tendency to return to their original position. A light switch, on the other hand, stays at the position it was pushed to, so it often is called unbiased. In our experiment, we'll create a simple circuit to demonstrate how a button works. We don't really need the Arduino for this. A battery, an LED, a resistor, and the button itself would be enough. But using the Arduino is simple enough, and it's already got an LED in pin 13 that we can use. We also have no need to worry about a battery pack. Plus, we can use a monitor to actually see a message when the button is pressed. So we'll set up this circuit. All we need is a 1 kilo ohm resistor for the LED to give it some protection, and a 10 kilo ohm resistor for the switch. I'll connect the LED to pin 13 digital and the switch to digital pin number 2. Let's have a look at the assembly now. In this video I'm going to show you how to connect a switch to your Arduino. When you press the switch, an LED will light up. So this is the switch, just a push button. When you click on it, or when you press it, these two pins are electrically connected. So I'm going to plug that in here. I'm going to use a 10 kilo ohm resistor to ground, to connect the ground column to one of the two pins, like that, and black cable to connect the ground column to the Arduino ground pin. Then I'm going to connect the second pin of the switch to the Arduino 5V pin. Finally, the reading is going to come from the second leg of the switch, the leg that also has the 10 kilo ohm resistor connected to it, and that's going to go to the Arduino digital pin 2. Now for the LED, first, as always, notice the short leg. It's going to go to the lower voltage. So lower voltage on the right side, pick that here. Going to put that in series with resistor. It goes to ground. And then the long leg of the LED will go to digital pin 13. Okay, that looks fine the way it is, so I will connect it to my computer and upload the sketch. Press the button and the LED lights up. Okay, so that was pretty simple. Let's have a look at the sketch now, see what it does. This is a sketch we'll use to demonstrate the use of the button with the Arduino. We'll start by defining pin 13 for the LED and digital pin 2 for the button. And then in the setup function, we'll set the LED pin to be output and the button pin to be input. In the loop function, we'll constantly read from the input pin using the digital read instruction. And then depending on the value of the input pin, we either write a high or a low to the LED, therefore turning the LED on or off. And that's about it.